Hi, and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Wednesday evening. Hope you're having a nice week and keeping out of those mad showers that we're having. I don't know about you, but we had mega hailstones today. So our practice this evening, quite a lot of seated poses, a lot of flexing hips and things like that. So hopefully you will enjoy it and benefit from it. As always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us begin our practice in a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, closing your eyes. And just giving yourself a moment to slow down and move into the present moment. Letting go of your day and everything that's going on in your world. Just bringing yourself to your practice. Being aware of your seat bones, having equal weight on both seat bones as you sit up really tall, lengthening through that spine to find your full length. Keeping the shoulders soft, the jaw soft. Releasing any tension that you're holding in your body. And then letting that attention go to your breath as you inhale through your nose, filling your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Extending that exhale so it's maybe twice as long as the inhale. A nice, steady, slow exhale. Let's take 2 more breaths here like this. And then when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. And let's just bring the soles of the feet together. So encouraging the knees to come away from the body towards the floor. Maybe just drawing the knees up and down to encourage them to open out a little deeper. And then coming to stillness here. And when you're ready, crossing the legs, encouraging those hips, those knees to come a little lower, if you can, as you sit up really tall. Being conscious of the legs, trying to extend those knees out as close to the mat as you can. One more breath here. And then clasping your hands in front of you, bow the head to look at the hands. And then we're going to slowly raise those arms up, following it with your gaze. So your head is raising too, all the way up. When it gets over your head, release the hands, bringing them out behind you, allowing the chest to open, the shoulder blades to meet. As you draw your hands behind you, clasp them behind your back. So we want them like this, behind the back. So clasping them, drawing them away from your back, and then release them and bring them back to the center and down onto your feet again. So let's do that a couple of times nice and slowly. Drop the gaze down to your clasped hands. So we're getting lots of different parts of the body moving here together as we start to raise the arms up, following it with your gaze, continuing to follow it. As you raise the head up, bringing a little back bend in, releasing the hands, opening the chest, drawing the shoulder blades back, clasping the hands behind your back as you draw them further away from the back. Really getting that big stretch in the chest and the tops of the shoulders, and then releasing the hands to bring them back to the center and down onto your feet. Let's do that a couple more times. So going at your own speed, working with your own body, feeling the whole upper body participate in the movement and the flow. And as you bow your head, allow your shoulders to round, the back of your body to round, and then to straighten up as you draw the arms up again. Clasping them behind your back and drawing them back to the front. And one more time, rounding the whole body as you gaze down, and then straightening it as the arms begin to raise, the head begins to rise, the back begins to bend. Opening the arms out as you open your chest, clasping the hands, draw them away, and then release them, bringing them back once more onto your legs. Good. And from here, let's take the left arm and we're going to draw it out to the side, following it with our gaze and with our whole body. As we rotate the body, let the right hand come to that left leg as you rotate the body all the way around. So the left arm is as far back as it can go, the body following it. Let's take 3 breaths here. As you exhale, see, can you get a little tiny bit more of that rotation? And then drawing that arm back, just so it's to the side. And here we're going to lean down on this forearm, have it on your leg, and let that left arm point up to the ceiling. So now you're following the gaze up to the ceiling, keeping those shoulders stacked on top of each other. The right arm resting on your right leg. One more breath here. And then coming back up to upright, taking a breath here to let the body settle. Whatever way you have your feet, just change the front foot. Swap feet. Swap feet. Not feet. Okay, and from here, same thing on the opposite side. So drawing the right arm out to the side and then as far back as it can go. And then hooking in with the breath. Inhale as you allow the body to lengthen, and exhale, just deepening that twist a little further. And then coming back to bring that arm to the side as you draw the body down towards the left, raising that right arm up, following it with your gaze. And drawing back up to center and taking a breath here. And then from here, let's just take it to the long side of the mat, letting those legs come out long. Just maybe shake them up and down if the knees are a little stiff after all that sitting in cross-legged position. And from here, we're going to fold forward over the legs. So bend your knees as much as you need to. As you fold forward, try to get that connection with the lower rib cage and the thighs as you fold forward, keeping the feet flexed. Finding your place in this pose and then letting your breath help you deepen the fold. So inhale as you lengthen that spine, and then exhale as you deepen the fold. One more breath. And then from here, making your way back up to sit. Let's draw the right leg in to the left thigh, stretching that left leg out to the side. And from here, we're going to fold forward. So just letting the hands walk out here as you come forward. Let me sit a little bit further back on the mat so you can see. And then folding forward here. And once again, breathing into the fold. Last breath. And then making your way back up. Let's take that to the other side. So left leg up against the right thigh and opening that right leg out as wide as is comfortable. And then coming forward here. And again, you might find this side a little easier or slightly more challenging than the other side. And that's totally normal. We're all one-sided. And one more breath here. And then making your way back up to sit. This time, let's open both legs out nice and wide as is comfortable. Starting off with your hands either side of your hips, feet flexed, sitting up tall. Finding equal weight on both seat bones and that length in the body. Two more breaths here. And then let's fold forward here. You can, this is always a lovely one to test yourself on. So come forward, let your hands come out to their longest extent. And then as you breathe, see if with each breath, just take note where your hands are. And with each breath, see can you get a little deeper and see how much space, how much deepness you can build up with your breath as you stay in this pose for 3 breaths. Each exhale just inching forward a little bit deeper. And then when you're ready, just raise the gaze. See, did you make any distance? Hopefully you did. And make your way back up to sit up tall. And now we're going to just rotate the body to the right. And let's fold forward over this right leg. Two more breaths here. And then drawing up, let's take that to the other side. One more breath here. And then drawing back up to center, and let's swing around and come to lie on your belly. So draw the arms out long, let the forehead come on to the mat for a nice full body stretch. And then from here, bending the right leg and reach behind with your right hand to your right foot, if you can reach it. If you can't reach it, get yourself, pause the video there and get yourself a strap or a belt and just wrap it around the foot and hold on to the strap. Because we're going to spend a couple of minutes here with this. And then let's raise the head and the chest and the arm up. And raise that right leg up. Feeling the stretch on the quad. Pressing that foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. One more breath. And then lowering the forehead down and the chest and the leg. If you've got dodgy knees, you might find that very challenging, and so don't do it if you find it too challenging or painful on the knees. So always listening to your body. Let's try it on the other side, bending that left leg, holding on to the left foot with the left hand. Let's raise the chest and forehead, keeping the gaze on the mat. Raise the leg slightly away from the mat and the arm. And we'll take 3 breaths here. Breathing into it. And then lowering everything down onto the mat, lowering the legs, stretching the arms out in front of you for a breath. And drawing the arms down by your sides, we're going to lift up into a locust pose. So drawing the chest, forehead and legs and arms all up. Two more breaths here. And then lowering everything down onto the mat. And then if you want to take it one step further, you can bend both legs, holding onto both feet. We're going to lift up into a bow pose, drawing up the forehead and chest and legs. Two more breaths here. Quite an intense stretch, I'm sure you can feel. And then lowering the legs all the way down, stretching those arms out in front of you once more, forehead onto the mat. And from here, drawing yourself up onto your knees, bringing the hands onto your hips, and we're just going to slightly tilt back so you can feel that pull on the quads. You're just at a slight angle. Let the core help you. One more breath here. And then drawing back up to full length, swinging around. Let's come and lie down. Well done. Bending the knees, hugging those knees into the chest. Just let those quads have a bit of a break. They had a lot of stretching there. So bending your knees, hugging them into your chest will just relieve the quads a little. Take a gentle sway from side to side. And hopefully you found that practice, while it may have appeared that we were sitting for the entire practice, it was a fairly intensive stretch all over the body, and hopefully you found that and enjoyed it. And when you're ready, let those feet come down and legs come out long, feet flopping out to the side with your palms facing upwards, softening the shoulders. And just letting go. Letting go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. The whole back of your body and shoulder blades. Letting go the front of your body, chest and shoulders. Your arms and hands. Your head, face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And take a moment here for gratitude. Gratitude for all that's working in your life today. And then letting your attention go to your breath. Inhaling through your nose, filling your belly. Pause. And then exhaling through your nose. Nice, steady, rhythmic breaths. And let your focus just rest on your breath for the next few minutes.